Games today here, and today I have Spring Break Marathon Day 3, top 15 Xbox games of all time, Xbox 360 games of all time. Now it's like the third version of this, updated again. And yeah, a lot of great games on this list. I was definitely planning on making a top 10, like I always do, and then it just turned into a top 15. But yeah, so let's get started. First off, I want to show you my stack of games I have yet to start, not even finish. So these are all games that, before you bitch about in the comments why this game's not in there, make sure it's on this little stack here. So first, Far Cry 3, my friend let me borrow this, so I gotta start that already. Red Dead Redemption, Undead Nightmare, Skyrim, of course, Darksiders 2, Mass Effect, Rage, Jericho, Bulletstorm, and Two Worlds 2. Now I highly doubt these these four, would probably be complaining about, but definitely Mass Effect, Darksiders, and Skyrim. As soon as I finish Red Dead Redemption, and as soon as I finish Final Fantasy, I'm going to get right into Skyrim, Darksiders, Mass Effect, all that good stuff. So if I make an updated one of these, which I probably will within the next, like, you know, by like Christmas or so, Skyrim is probably going to be on there, along with Mass Effect and Darksiders and stuff like that. So that's it. And next, 3 honorable mentions in no particular order. Now, if I hadn't started playing Red Dead Redemption, this would have been on this list, probably in its spot. Call of Juarez Bound in Blood. Also, Dead Space. It was a tough decision between the first one and the second one. Third one I haven't played yet, so can't say anything about that. And then Black Ops 2. I was kind of like, I always put like one Call of Duty game on there, but I think the one on here is still my favorite. Black Ops 2 would probably be my second favorite, even though there is some connection issues. The campaign in Black Ops 2 is really, really good, in my opinion. So let's get into the list. First, we have the orange box. Now this is here partly because of its value, and the other part because of Portal, because I haven't really played too much of Half-Life 2. I played like a decent amount of it, kind of stopped, and then started again, and then stopped again. So I really don't know what the story, I'm just so lost in the story, I don't really know what's going on. So it's kind of difficult, but to stay with it. But either way, definitely Portal is just so amazing. I don't know, I kind of like the first Portal more than the second. It was a little more, like, just weird. Like, you didn't really know what you're doing there and stuff. But either way, great game overall. And I would definitely recommend you get it, just for the sheer fact that it's $20 or less, and you get like 5 games. So definitely pick this up if you're like just getting your Xbox, which you're kind of getting in late into the generation. But either way, next we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, favorite Call of Duty. Multiplayer in this one, in my opinion, was the best, even though there was numerous amounts of problems with balancing. It's still my favorite. Campaign was fun. I still think the Black Ops 2 campaign's better, and the Spec Ops stuff is really fun too in this. I don't know, I think it's the best in the series, in my opinion. Either way, that's number 14. Number 13, Left 4 Dead 2. I got this when I first got my Xbox, and damn, this was like all I played. I didn't even bother with Gears of War 2 or Modern Warfare 2, which are the 3 games I got with this. With Left 4 Dead 2, Modern Warfare 2, Gears of War 2. I got when I got my Xbox, and I just played this like non-stop. But the reason it's like kind of high up on the list is because it kind of got boring. I must say, it was super fun at first, but it just got a little boring and repetitive. But overall, it was really fun. Next, this is number 12, Mortal Kombat. I have this on the Vita too, and it's great on the Vita, great on Xbox. Overall, fantastic game. Probably my favorite fighting game on the Xbox. This and Soul Calibur 4 are definitely like my favorites. But either way, Great overall game. Tons of content, like so much content. So if you want another bang for your buck, like the orange box, Mortal Kombat is definitely, you know, lots of value. Next, Dead Rising 2. Definitely better than the first one. Well, the first one came out in like 2006, so understandable. I don't know, it's a really fun zombie game. Maybe my favorite zombie game. I don't really know. There is something later on this list. I don't know if you consider it a zombie game because there's not much. I don't know. You'll see. But overall, I mean, it was really fun. And the online thing where you could do like the I don't know what it was, where you do like the little things and get money in the game. And I don't know. It was fun. Overall, really fun game. I mean, it's probably like $20 now. Just pick it up if you're, if you don't have it already. It's just fun. That's really all I can say about that. Next we have Crysis 2. Overall, it's really just a fantastic series and game. I have not played Crysis 3, and I'm definitely going to probably... There's so many good games that just came out recently. I definitely want to get my hands on Tomb Raider. That looks really, really cool. Crysis 2, Crysis 3 I want to check out. And there's one other one. Dead Space 3. So those three are like... I really, really wanted to check out. But I think I'm going to try to find the time to finish... before I play Dead Space 3, just play through Dead Space, play through Dead Space 2, and then do Dead Space 3. Either way, Crysis 2, fantastic campaign. Multiplayer is pretty fun. I don't find it as enjoyable as like Call of Duty multiplayer, but the campaign is definitely worth your time. Really, really great game. Nice case too. Next, even though I did say I liked Portal before, I don't know. It's such a tough choice between Portal 1 and 2. Most people like Portal 2 more, but for me, it's just something about Portal 1 has like this certain atmosphere that's very alone and confusing that I like about it. That Portal 2 doesn't really have because there's other things in the game, but it's still really, really great. There's so much more to it than Portal 1. So it's kind of like the ups and the downs. Because Portal 1 has that more mysterious atmosphere, but there's not much of a story to it then. But this has less of that atmosphere, but more of a story. So it's kind of tough, but some really challenging puzzles in here. For me, at least, I'm not the greatest puzzle game player, but really, really a must-have for any 360 owner. It's like probably less than $20 now. I'd be surprised if you didn't have it, actually, if you have had your 360 for a while. Next, Dead Space 2. I got this when it first came out, and being the idiot I bought it used by accident. Because I got it like a week or two after it came out. Really, really cool game. I kind of got disconnected from the story because I played it when I first got it. I don't know if I got stuck or I just kind of, something happened, and I stopped playing, and then I picked it up maybe like last year, late in the year, and I kind of was like disconnected with it, but it still was a fantastic game, and I think, I haven't played Dead Space 3, but I think I like this more than the first one. I didn't finish the first one, but from what I played, I think this had a little more to it. Definitely a pretty creepy game. I don't know if you'd call it like really, really like scariest game of all time scary, but like definitely a creepy atmosphere. Just take a sip of my delicious drink here. But yeah, definitely a great game. I'm pretty sure the story continues from Dead Space 1, so I would recommend you play the first one first. Or just read up on it and read the story and stuff. But either way, maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just read up on the first, the story of the first and second one, and then get Dead Space 3 or something. Because I also want to get Bioshock Infinite, which came out today, actually. I really want to get that too. So many great games coming out. And that's supposed to be really good from the reviews I was looking at. I don't have Bioshock 2. I didn't finish the first Bioshock, but I'll finish it eventually. My disc actually broke, so I had to rebuy it on the marketplace. Next, which I don't even know what number this is, but Saints Row the Third. Now, it was a tough choice between this one and the second one. I have the first one. I never really played it. I got like the double pack because it was the same price, and I never really bothered with the first one. But Saints Row the Third, I think I like more. It's a tough choice. The second one has much more content to it, or not content, but like it's a longer game, much longer game than Saints Row 3. But Saints Row the Third just has something else to it. It's so much fun. I don't know. It's really just such a fun game. I can't even. There's nothing else. The story's like not that fantastic. It's kind of like a typical gang story, but it's just so much fun. It's so much fun to play with friends and just go on and do ridiculous things. I don't know. It's so good. It's a blast to play. So definitely recommend this. Moving on. Now we're getting into like my real favorites here that I could talk on and on forever about. We have Red Dead Redemption, which I need to finish already. I got this not that long ago. I really just need to finish this. Such a cool game. You know, of course, Wild West. I don't know exactly. I think it's in the early 1900s. Yeah, 1911. You know, traveling around Mexico and, you know, frontier America, I guess you could say, or the West, obviously. You know, it's such a cool game. You can go hunting, you know, kind of just explore around. What else? Great story. I haven't finished it, so I can't really say too much else about the story. I'm probably like halfway done. Right now I'm doing stuff. I'm in Mexico with Luisa Fortuna, I think it is. Either way, it's such a great game. This is like $20 maybe. Might as well just get the Game of the Year edition, so you can get. Oh, I have the Platinum Hits disc. I didn't even notice that. Might as well get the Game of the Year edition so you can get Undead Nightmare, which I'm also really excited to play because this is like zombies and it's cool. Crazy, this whole thing that came with that. Cool poster too. But either way, it's such a great game. It's a must-have. It's almost like Wild West Grand Theft Auto, almost like that. It's such a cool game. Yeah. So that's really it for that. Next we have Borderlands 2. Definitely better than the first one. It's so just so many guns, so much action, great story, Vault Hunter, you know, all that good stuff. Handsome Jack. It's like one of those villains you love to hate. It's just so well put together. Looks nice. With the nice shell. I can never say this. Shell shaded graphics. It's hilarious. It's just so much fun. Action packed, like I said. And I really recommend this one. I would recommend you play the first one first. See if you kind of like the style of gameplay it is. Because the first one's really cheap. And then get the second one. They're both pretty long, plenty of content. They're coming out with tons of DLC for this, which I really would like to get into, but I have so many other games to play. I don't have time for DLC. But, awesome game. I'm going to take 1 second because my camera's going to die. Alright, so that was number 5. So now we're in the top 5 here. This is the cream of the crop. Next, number 4, Fallout New Vegas. The way I look at this, Fallout 3, better story. Overall, I kind of liked it more, or I definitely liked it more overall. Fallout New Vegas, better gameplay, better, like, they have, you know, the iron sights on the guns, cooler guns, gun upgrades and stuff like that. So that's how I look at it. But they're both fantastic games. I cannot talk enough about these games, and I literally could probably make a 20-minute video on how amazing the Fallout series is. And I really hope they're making a Fallout 4. It would be even better if it was on, like, next-gen consoles and it looked beautiful. But it's just, I can't even begin to talk about how great the Fallout series is. It's making me want to do, like, another playthrough of it. Because it's just so much fun. But yeah, must have, like, without a doubt must have, Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3, which we'll get to, which you can probably already guess what place that's in. Next we have The Walking Dead Telltale game, or whatever it's called. Number 3. Now the reason this is a piece of paper and not a game is because I have it on PC. So, but I figured it's on Xbox, it's fair enough to say, I mean, the Xbox game version is basically the same, just the controls are different and stuff. So, I guess you could just look at, here we go. So, it's not even, the gameplay is not even that exciting, because, no, it's exciting, but the gameplay itself is not that exciting. Like, you're not going around killing zombies and stuff. It's just, zombies are kind of like, just there, and it's more about you and your group and things like that. And it's such a, like, oh, it's so good. It's not even expensive. It's like a $20, $25 game, but it's so amazing. The storytelling's amazing. Everything you do impacts how everything's going to lay out in the end. It's just such an amazing game, and it's kind of disappointing that The Walking Dead Survival Instinct kind of sucked, story-wise especially, because I was hoping, and I'm not really going to bother getting it, but I was hoping that it was going to be that, but with more action, and I was like super pumped for it. I thought it was going to be an amazing game, but it really came out pretty shitty, which is kind of sad. So hopefully they do another game and can get something and combine the decision making with the action to make like a perfect game, because that probably, because that was, like, I kind of missed the action part of the game and stuff, but at the same time I didn't, because it was more about the story, and you really don't do much zombie killing. You do more, I don't know, it's so good. It's just an amazing game, amazing experience. I kind of think it's a love-hate thing, because some people really might find that the action is necessary to make a decent game, but either way, it's an amazing game. So, number 2, we have Dragon Age Origins. Now, yet again, I have Dragon Age Origins on PC because it's better on PC, but I have Dragon Age 2 on Xbox for some reason, and this is now Dragon Age Origins. So, Dragon Age Origins almost beat my number 1 spot for every one of these videos, which you're going to see in about 2 seconds, and you probably know what game it is already if you watch any of my other top 10s. And it's probably, the next game is probably number like 2 or 3 on my top 10 games of all time, every system. It's like that damn good to me. But this is a close competitor, and it's just, or Dragon Age Origins is, and I really do recommend you play it on PC if you can, because it's so much better, smoother. But either way, amazing, crazy good story. It's like so much fun at the end, the final boss. It's like, oh, it's so good. It is. I probably put like 40-50 hours into a single playthrough with Awakening. I still have DLC to play because I bought the Game of the Year edition also to get all the DLC. But either way, it's like so damn good. It's a must have without a doubt. Must have. Even basically all the games on this list are like must haves, but especially like the top 5. But Dragon Age Origins, phenomenal game. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just look up gameplay of it, or just look up reviews of it. It's like, in my opinion, none of these games on this list really. Here, let me think here. Probably should have rated all of these all along, but none of these games on this list are 10s, except for one. And this is like a 9.75. And, you know, Fallout New Vegas is probably, and, well, Walking Dead is probably like a 9.5, because it's missing some action. Like, there's basically no, like, zombie killing, fighting, stuff like that. Fallout New Vegas is like a 9. Borderlands 2 is like a, or Fallout New Vegas is probably like a 9.5. Same with Borderlands 2. Red Dead Redemption is like a 9, and so on and so forth. So this is like a 9.75, and it's so good. Dragon Age Origins, not Dragon Age 2. They kind of messed things up with 2, and I kind of want to finish it, but it's at like the bottom of my list to finish. So that's that. But let's get on to the number 1 game already, which you obviously all know what this is. I have 2 copies of it. Fallout 3, as usual. Fallout 3 and Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition, and I also have it on PC. This is beyond good. This is like an 11 out of 10. It is perfect, basically, almost perfect. But it's still, it's not perfect enough to make it like a less than a 10. Really, my only complaints with this is no iron sights on guns, and it could use maybe like a weapon upgrade system would be cool, with like scopes and stuff like that. But other than that, it is perfect. And that's kind of why I say that Fallout New Vegas has better like gunplay kind of things like that, because it does have like the iron sights and stuff like that. But this is just such an exquisite masterpiece. I got this on Christmas, and it basically took over my Christmas vacation. I would play it like non-stop. It's so good. And just get the Game of the Year Edition. You'll get all the DLC. I still didn't finish all the DLC yet, because I have ridiculous amounts of games to play, and I don't get that much time to play them. But I did do Operation Anchorage and Mothership Zeta, and both of them are really good. Especially Operation Anchorage. Mothership Zeta was kind of weird, but it was good. And I'm really looking forward to Broken Steel, and the Pit and Point Lookout. I'm kind of like, well, whatever. But the Point Lookout looks cool, but the Pit I'm kind of like, meh. But either way, oh my god, the story is so good. It's post-apocalyptic Washington D.C. You know, it's just, you see, it's so good. And the opening and closing, like cutscenes, the awesome narrator, just so good. And I really want to do another playthrough of this now. And just, I don't know, but it's so good. And I gotta start like gaming more on Xbox, because I need to get through these games already. But either way, so good. It's so good. Just go buy it. It's like $10, I swear. Fallout 3 is like $10, and it is like the best game on Xbox. Oh my god, it's so good. And I don't think any game is ever going to be able to top this game for Xbox. For overall, all-time, Super Mario Bros. 3 probably be number 1. Just because it was just, I don't know. It's just number 1. This would probably be number 2. Number 2 or 3. I don't really know what would be number 2. But I'll do a top 10 games of all time eventually. It would probably be like Ratchet and Clank would be on there. These guys would be on there. Dragon Age Origins would. Walking Dead would be. Super Mario Bros. 3 would be. I don't know what else. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head right now. But either way, get this game. It is exquisitely amazing. I mean, incredibly fun gameplay. It's like maybe a 30-hour game. So you got plenty of content in there. And I basically did like every side mission except for like one, I think. So, I mean, and you can go through as evil or good. So it's already 2 playthroughs. And then, plus all the DLC, if you get the Game of the Year Edition, which is like $20, $10 more, and you get like 5 $10 DLCs, it's crazy. So just get it. Amazing. And here's the little recap. We'll insert Dragon Age Origins and Walking Walking Dead. So there you go. All great games. And your honorable mentions are over here. And yeah, so I'm guessing after I finish the stuff that I have to finish, for the next time, I'm predicting that Skyrim's going to be on there, Mass Effect's going to be on there, and Darksiders 2 is going to be on there. That's my predictions. The other 4 I don't think are going to make it, and Far Cry 3 I don't know when I'm going to get to that, so don't even start with that. Alright, so that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this top 10, even though it was a really long video. Tomorrow I'll probably do a Black Ops 2 commentary. Probably tomorrow. I don't know. I said yesterday that I'd do it today, but I didn't really feel like it. I kind of want to play this and finish this, or maybe I should just do Fallout 3 again and play Eve as an evil person. I could totally do that. I think I'm gonna start it right now. I'm so excited. Alright, see you guys next time, and I will see you guys next time, and I will see you guys next time, and I will see you guys next time. This is like a 30-minute video. I'm sorry. I love you. Goodbye.